you through the glass. Don't know how much time has passed. Oh God, it feels like forever, but no one ever tells you that forever feels like home. Sitting all alone inside your head. How do you feel? That is the question. But I forget you don't expect an easy answer. When something like a soul becomes initialized and folded up like paper dolls and little notes, you can't expect the better folks. So while you're outside looking in, describing what you see, remember what you're staring at is me. Cause I'm looking at you through the glass. Don't know how much time has passed. All I know is that it feels like forever. No one ever tells you that forever feels like home. Sitting all alone inside your head. How much is real? So much to question. Epidemic of the mannequins, contaminating everything we thought came from the heart, but never did right from the start. Just listen to the noises, knowing more instead of voices. Before you tell yourself it's just a different scene, remember it's just different from what you've seen. I'm looking at you through the glass. Don't know how much time has passed, and all I know is that it feels like forever. But no one ever tells you that forever feels like home. Sitting all alone inside your head.
Can you hear me?
Huh? Is that you, Piccolo?
Yes, it's me. I'm still here. I have a bit of a situation on my hands.
Don't tell me you're still on Earth. The last ship already took off.
Yes, I know. I was helping someone out when they left.
And I don't know what?
Call my dad. He can come and get you.
But since I
Your dad's out of
survived, I
attitude, though, huh? I
realized
could call Lord Khan.
wherever you
I
go,
decided to
that's
ride this
where
one.
I'll find.
The Black Star balls are too dangerous. Look what they're doing to the Earth. If I die, we'll turn to stone. This will never happen again.
I don't want you to die.
It's okay, Gohan. I know
If
now
the
that it
world was
was
ending, something next to you. If the party was over and our time on earth was through, I wanna hold you a while and dive in the smile.
true that not everything we wish for will come true, just like my challenges to you. The Leaf's wild wildebeest is no more.
No way. Not the final gate of death. Guy, you mustn't do it. Not even your father would.
I know.
Guy Sensei, you think that right now is actually the time for that?
I made myself the equal of any ninja, even Kakashi. Become strong so I can just sit back and enjoy the show. Alright, pay very close attention.
It's the 8 inner gates. It's a forbidden jutsu.
I was a kid. I trained with the day, and after 20 years I finally grasped this jutsu. It's really the only move that I'm able to pass on to you as your father. Become a splendid shinobi. Self-rule.
His chakra is spreading toward the Death Gate chakra point.
The 8th gate of death.
Those the 7 ninja swordsmen of the mist?
What's this? It's slight, but the blade's gotten chipped. Time.
Father?
I'll hold the fort and buy you time.
You don't stand a chance against any of them.
Open! 8 inner gate formation!
Guys, you really mean it? Red? It's almost the color of dead autumn leaves that have fallen off their tree.
You're not wrong, but they're not falling without reason or purpose. Till the new spring with fresh leaves bud once again. You just fade away.
fun? You want to go to Taco Bell?
I can't go to Taco Bell. I'm on an all-carb diet. God, Karen, you are so stupid.
Nothing left for me to do but dance. All these bad times I'm going through, just dance. Got candy in my ears tonight, baby. Ooh, I feel the thunder, see the lightning. I know this anger's heaven sent. So I've got to hang out on my hang-up. 'Cause on the boogie I feel so hell-bent. Hey, hey, it's just an instant gut reaction that I get. I know I've never ever felt like this before. I don't know what to do, but then that's nothing new. Stuck between hell and high water, I need a cure to make it through. Hey, dancing, nothing left for me to do but dance. All these bad times I'm going through, just dance. Hey, got candy in my ears tonight, baby. You know I got candy in my ears.
I am Willy Wonka, the greatest candy maker of all time. I am Wonka, the great candy maker of all time. I am Willy Wonka, the greatest candy time. I am Willy Wonka, the greatest candy maker of all time.
Don't get overexcited. Don't lose your head, Augustus. We wouldn't want anyone to lose that. Yeah. Now, the combination. This is a musical lock.
Rock on and off.
Ladies and
America, fuck yeah, coming again to save the motherfucking day. Yeah, America.
You're in hell now, Boomhauer. And the only way out is through a long dark tunnel. And you're afraid to go in because there's a train coming at you, carrying a boxcar full of heartbreak. Well, let me tell you something. All you can do is let it hit you and then try to find your legs. I know. I've taken that hit more times than I can remember. Look at me. I'm fat, and I'm old, and every day I'm just gonna grow up fatter and older. Then somehow I manage to drag this fat old bald bastard out into the alley every day. I'm out there digging holes, falling into them, climbing out, trying again, and tomorrow I'm gonna hang outside at a lady's prison. And the first thing those lady cons are gonna see after 20 years is me. Will I get one? Experience it, no. Will I be out there next month? If I'm alive, you better believe it. You gotta get back up on that tearing bed, slip into a tight t-shirt, wash off some of that cologne, and get yourself out of that tunnel and into some strange woman bed!
Yeah, man.
Yes! That's right!
Yeah.
Whoa!
direction is highly concentrated rays like laser beams. Most uncanny. One might say she's literally become the ultimate weapon.
I may not know what's going on, but I do know I like it! Go, come on!
Will please threat making her think she either had to win now or risk losing the tournament she found an even greater extreme of power.
There is no such conquering weapon as the necessity of conquering.
Goku head on! It could be the end for him! So much energy! Is she planning to burn through all she's got left to knock him out?
I am not gay. I have relationships with women and sex with men.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
Saying of legend.
Everybody look what's going down.
He'll kill us.
Yes, ain't that fresh? Now everybody
He'll kill all of us.
Okay, you, what's that sound? Everybody look what's
You,
going
Kakarot,
down.
I choose you to be the first of my victims.
Okay, you, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down.
It's no use.
Yes, ain't that fresh? Now everybody look
What are you waiting for?
Okay, you,
This is a fight we just can't win. Vegeta,
ain't that fresh?
I need your power. Wash it off. Prince, you will subordinate my power. Our last hope. Give me power.
I'm feeling you. The way you do the thing you do reminds me of my next to cool. That's why I'm all up in your grill, trying to get you to a hotel. You must be a boss cold. You got the man to feel. So baby, give me that.
Mama rolling that body, got every man in position. Living on cocaine rum, I'm like the one drum. It's the freaking weekend, baby, I'm about to have me some fun. Hot and fresh out the kitchen. Mama rolling that body, got every man in position. Living on cocaine rum, I'm like the one drum. It's the freaking weekend, baby, I'm about to have me some fun.
We're on a ninja journey, we're ninja warriors 5. Hit the track, throw it back, here our ninjas come alive. Pow, pow, power wheels. Enemies will hear us, they'll shake when we go past. Kawasaki ninjas rule it, Kawasaki ninjas cool. Give them all a blast.
Compete like a ninja. Zabuza sword cannot be beat. Ha!
My turn. Shark shooter. Transform. Launch. Direct hit. Victory is mine.
Help! Somebody help! Help! Help!
Easy, lad. What is it?
It's Smith! They got him! Who got him? The savages!
Savages?
They captured him! Dragged him off! Where'd they take him? They headed north!
How many were there?
I don't know, at least a dozen.
Filthy beasts. Ratcliffe was right.
It's perfect, Wiggins. I couldn't have planned this better myself. The gold is as good as mine.
We've got to save him. He'd do the same for any of us.
Thomas is right. We've got to do something.
And so we shall. I told you those savages couldn't be trusted. Smith tried to befriend them, and look what they've done to him. But now I say it's time to rescue our courageous comrade. At daybreak, we attack!
Savages.
Yeah, we savages.
Look out. We're coming.
Yeah, we savages.
War paint to the sunrise, getting braided up as my paint dries. The blood falls from the red sky, my lady singing that war cry. We'll break them up like mannequins, looking in the eyes they panicking. Draped up in a bear hide, we ain't Indians, we savages. So believe me, check my status, this battlefield is my canvas. And it might not take us platinum, but that hand drum is my anthem. We go bang, bang. On the 808s, you know we coming when you feel the bass. No deal with the devil, no soul to sell. We were red when we broke through the gates of hell. Savages, native to the land you've inhabited, home of the braves and the ancestors who walk the land you damaged. Man, we hail from the side of that atlas that practice throw weaves on baskets, carve masks on cedar plaques as we live by the law of the land. Don't take what you can handle, don't break what you don't understand. Goddamn, we back again. Kill the Indian, save the man. Pull a knife from my back and I go berserk. I don't make friends, I make feelings hurt. Ill behave, man, I'm on my worst. No new friends, I put family first. Underneath the mask, I'm a monster. On my people's back, I'm a conqueror. But before I reconcile, man, I'll add this to my profile. My grandpa was a savage before savage was a style.
To unlock the door.
Giant!
Me?
Believe your eyes.
I have a magic cupboard that has a magic key. I put a plastic Indian in the cupboard and he came alive. You are so real.
Yes. Are you? Open your mind.
He is a real Iroquois man. He talks, eats, he trusts me.
That's very interesting. Good imagination.
And live the adventure.
Wow, this is the plastic Indian? Not plastic anymore.
Yeah, exactly. You know, there were times when I was doing Jack that I actually felt retarded, like really retarded.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I brushed my teeth retarded, I rode bus retarded.
Damn.
In a weird way, I had to sort of just free myself up to believe that it was okay to be stupid or dumb.
To be a moron.
Yeah.
To be moronical.
Exactly. To be a moron.
An imbecile.
Yeah.
Not the dumbest motherfucker that ever lived.
When I was a character.
Yeah,
I mean, as Jack, definitely.
Jack. Stupid ass Jack. Trying to come back from that.
In a weird way, it was almost like I had to sort of fool my mind into believing that it wasn't retarded. And by the end of the whole thing, I was like, wait a minute, you know? I flushed so much out, how am I going to jumpstart it up again? It's just like...
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
You was fucking
Yeah.
But Simple Jack thought he was smart. Or rather, didn't think he was retarded, so he can't afford to play retarded, being a smart actor. Playing a guy who ain't smart but thinks he is, that's tricky.
Tricky.
It's that working with Mercury. It's high science, man. It's art form.
Yeah.
You an artist.
That's what we do, right?
Yeah. Hats off for going there. Especially knowing other cat news about that shit.
About what?
You're serious? You don't know. Everybody knows you never go full retard. 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 Everybody knows you never go full retard.
My eyes like open doors, leading you down into my core, where I've become so numb, without a soul. My spirit's sleeping somewhere cold until you find it there and lead it back home.
There's nothing that I wouldn't do. Piece of cake.
Urgent request. More diphtheria antitoxin. Stop. Known in grave danger. Stop. Please help. Stop.
Pack ice closing. Cannot ship antitoxin by sea. We'll try by air. No. Storm at airport. Planes grounded until storm clears. Many regrets. From Juneau, Office of the Governor. We are shipping antitoxin by rail. Stop. Train line ends at town of Nanana. Stop. Select fastest dogs for sled team to carry antitoxin from Nanana to Nome. Stop. God willing, train will make it through.
Oh no!
They can't? I don't like the look of this. Quick, under the safety bar.
Is everything all right? What should we do?
Well, considering the fact that we have lost communication with the engineer, we are standing totally exposed on the front of the locomotive, the train appears to be accelerating uncontrollably, and we are rapidly approaching Glacier Gulch, which just happens to be the steepest downhill grade in the world. I suggest we all hold on tightly.
Let me tell you something, Bolto. A dog cannot make this journey alone. But maybe a wolf can.
If the mountain defeats you, will you risk more dangerous road?
There is a fell voice on the air.
It's Solomon! Fire!
Tigger, are you alright?
Hold the last cannon!
What are you doing, Pooh?
Oh, bother. I wasn't exactly expecting company.
Neither was I, Pooh. Oh, dear.
Yeah, aim the cannon at Shan Yu.
I'm rumbly in my tumbly.
Bing, come back! Bing!
duper, alley-ooper bounce. The more you try, the more you fly. And that's what really counts!
I let them slip through my fingers.
hit him harder than that. Hey! Listen, everyone. Blast him with everything you've got. Don't worry about the killing blow. Just pin him down. Stay back no matter what. Huh? Hold on. Are you gonna... Number 2. You can't. Don't do it. There's no choice. Then I'm going to. Wait, 1. You need to go save Dr. Hedda. What? Check your life sign scope. He's not dead yet. But I thought he was. Now attack! And when you see me go in for the last blow, get away from here as fast as you can!
Hold on! What's the strategy here?
A full force charge!
You took my life! Then you even killed Chi-Chi and Goten! You're gonna regret killing me, that Samasu! No, I'm mad! I'm really, really mad! Now it's time!
Don't you just stand still!
Let me see what you got.
But you were! You dare to mock me!
You're going to love this. Trust me. What you're seeing now is my normal state. What's the matter, Frieza? I can't be harder to destroy than a planet. This is a Super Saiyan.
What are you?
You haven't figured it out. This is what is known as a Super Saiyan that has ascended past a Super Saiyan. All the way from Earth. Or you could just call this a Super Saiyan 2. I am the warrior you've heard of in legends, pure of heart and awakened by fury. That's what I am. Even further beyond!
Shouts to all my boys, shouts to all my boss boys, sweet rowdy. Shouts to all my boss boys, shouts to all my boss boys, sweet rowdy. Shouts to all my boss boys, shouts to all my boss boys, sweet rowdy. Shouts to all my boss boys, shouts to all my boss boys.
His name is John C.
And now, with Piccolo at 16 out of the way, we can play.
Not yet!
Oh my god! It's the end! What, was Krillin busy? Come on, buddy, you can't be serious. With your power level, you're no android, nor no Namekian, and you're certainly no Super Saiyan. You're just human.
Yeah? Well, you know what? Power level! Super Saiyan! You! Shin-Eco!
Oh, that's...
I belong to the upper echelon of the most elite warrior class the universe has ever seen! I will not be bested! Certainly not by some lowborn amateur like you! I am the greatest warrior who has ever lived! Using the 3 times Kaioken really does a number on my body! I don't think I can keep this up! This stretch out too much longer, I'm done for! My noble blood spilled by the sheer luck of such trash! I will not allow this to stand! I cannot allow this to stand! Your insolence just cost you this world! I'll blow it all to pieces, and there's nothing you can do to stop me! He's gonna what? Try to dodge this if you can! You might manage to save yourself, but your precious Earth is doomed! He's got me! What can I do? I gotta risk it! 3 times Kaioken! Kamehameha! It's hopeless! There's no way you can stop my gallic gun! Prepare to join this filthy orb in oblivion! Impossible! His blast is exactly like my gallic gun! Kaioken! Typhoon! Everything's so blurry and everyone's so
Proceed.
I will impersonate a man. His name, Alonso Quijana, a country gentleman no longer young. Being retired, he has much time for books. He studies them from morn till night, and often through the night till morn again. And all he reads oppresses him, fills him with indignation at man's murderous ways towards man. He ponders the problem, how to make better a world where evil brings profit and virtue none at all, where fraud, deceit, and malice are mingled with truth and sincerity. He broods and broods and broods and broods and broods, and finally his brains dry up. He lays down the melancholy burden of sanity and conceives the strangest project ever imagined, to become a knight-errant and sally forth to roam the world in search of adventures, to right all wrongs, to mount a crusade, to raise up the weak and those in need. He persuades his neighbor, one Sancho Panza, a country laborer and an honest man, if the poor may be called honest, and he was poor indeed, to become his squire. He selects an ancient cart horse called Rocinante to become his steed and the safeguard of his master's will. These preparations made, he seizes his lance. No longer will he be plain Alonso Quijana, but a dauntless knight known as Don Quixote de la Mancha.
Soldier boy, tell me.
Bitch, I look like Goku. Bitch, I look like Goku. Bitch, I look like Goku. Bitch, I look like Gohan. Bitch, I look like Vegeta. Fucking up that puzzle. Super Saiyan swagger. 64 and follow. Bitches on my dick because I hold my album platinum. I don't give a fuck though. Great. Know how the fuck I do it all. It's shining on. I drop off and I'm about to burn it all. Can't leave me for a pretty ass. hating on them, hate them, mate. That anime swag, that anime swag. Soldier boy, I'm in it. Why me crank it, why me crank that soldier boy, that Superman, that now why me crank that soldier, now why me crank that soldier, now why me. Cause I look like a old cool. Yeah!
What is that mysterious ticking noise? Not over here, not over there. Kind of catchy. Snipe, snipe, Severus Snape. Snipe, snipe, Severus Snape. Dumbledore! Snipe, Severus Snape. Dumbledore! Snipe, Severus Snape. Dumbledore! Snape, Severus Snape. Snape, Severus Snape. Snape, Hermione, Severus Snape. Snape, Hermione, Severus Snape.
done. This style is identical to none. Some try to make it sound like this, but you're getting me so upset that I'm wet cause you're sweating me. I start to think, and then I sink into the paper like I was ink. When I'm writing, I'm trapped in between the line. I escape. When I finish the rhyme, I got soul, into the future. Time keeps on slipping into the future. Time keeps on slipping into the future. Time keeps on slipping into the future.
ever was. To catch them is my real test. To Training is my cause. I will travel across the land, searching far and wide. Stuck in mind to understand the power that's inside. Butterfree.
Hey, Ash! Butterfree's almost out of sight, huh?
Take care, Butterfree! Good luck, buddy! Goodbye, Butterfree! I'll always remember you! Thank you for everything! Goodbye, Butterfree! It's you and me. I know it's my destiny. Have a good trip, Butterfree! Take care of yourself! Goodbye, Butterfree! Be happy, old friend.
You know, Ash, you raised Butterfree to have a lot of courage, and I think you just proved you have a lot of courage too.
Thank you, Brock.
Pikachu. Isn't that beautiful?
It sure is.
Goodbye, my friendly giants.
Great Spirit,
Yes, little bear.
tell me about the Onondaga Ga. Are we always a great people?
You are always a great people. But it's not always so good.
Things change for us.
They will.
We go. Oh, nay.
He was old. It was too far. He was just too old.
Oh, Peter, honey.
Please come now.
Shadow?
I think I'm falling, holding on to all I think is safe. It seems I found the road to nowhere, and I'm trying to escape. I held back when I heard thunder, but I'm down to one last breath, and with it let me
It was too far. He was just too old.
Oh, Peter, honey.
Hold me now. I'm 6 feet from the edge, and I'm thinking maybe 6 feet ain't so far now. Hold me now. I'm 6 feet from the edge.
Shadow!
Oh, Peter, I worried about you so. Peter, you're okay. Peter, oh, I'm so happy. I thought about you all the time.
Missed you.
I missed you, Peter, and I love you.
Looking down now that it's over, reflecting on all my mistakes. I thought I found the road to somewhere in His grace. I cried out, heaven save me, but I'm down to one last breath, and with it let me say, hold me now. I'm 6 feet from the edge, and I'm thinking maybe 6 feet ain't so far.
Simone. Oh, honey.
It's bad, but it'll take a lot more than this to finish him.
Not yet. We're not done.
Simone! Leave this one to me. The Zengun Overload!
Father!
Do not grieve for me, daughter. My soul once drowned in a sea of despair and weariness, but has reawakened. If this body can create a tomorrow for all spiral life, I will gladly give it.
Yes, I agree completely.
Your deaths will be for nothing! Be gone!
The Zengon is suffering a quantum breakdown!
Just what I was waiting for! Simone! Take it!
Lord Genome, let's do this together! Impossible! He allowed himself to undergo quantum breakdown so he could become one with the energy? How can this be? Where are you drawing all of this power from? We evolve beyond the person we were a minute before. Little by little, we advance a bit further with each turn. That's how a drill works. That is the path that leads to extinction. Why can't you see the pathetic limitation of the spiral race? No, that's your limitation! You sit here closed off, locking away other life forms like some kind of key! That's nobody's limitation but your own!
He's right! We humans used to have somebody much greater than us! For his sake alone, we'll keep on moving forward! I'll stake everything! On the greatness of the human spirit too!
Eat this! Kissa! 超電源突破いやドリルブレイク面白いならば反螺旋今ドリルブレイクMark my words, this drill will open a hole in the universe, and that hole will be a path for those behind us, the dreams of those who have fallen, the hopes of those who will follow. Those two sets of dreams weave together into a double helix, drilling a path towards tomorrow. And that's Tengen Toppa! That's Gurren Lagann! My drill is the drill that creates the